Damn! Those savants never run out of new surprises for us. The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow a... Looks like this is our mission. Guys, brace yourself. We'll need to take it down.
Alto, we doing it like we usually do?
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Let me figure out its weakness.
You're it!
See? It's cobbled together from these metal parts. We should target its joints. Use the fallen parts to counter its attacks and destroy its unstable structure.
Let's take it slow. Everyone stand down. Oh, no biggie. Just a scratch. Attack is the best defense. Woolly's attack. Leave me alone. Into Woolly's belly you go! I got your back. How reliable. Universe in my psyche. I got your back. Evils be gone. Like this? This is my ground. Steady there. How reliable. Let's take it slow. Banish all fights. Woolly's attack. No one picks on Encore's friends. You're it.
Phew! Job done.
Encore is strong. Told ya. But why did they keep that big guy here?
According to our findings earlier, researchers who worked, they were likely studying an ancient civilization. They deemed somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited the mire, which led to their attempts at recreating those past events, and when they failed to recreate the retroact rain. To get their desired results faster, they started feeding this replica various frequencies, data sets, and mechanical constants. And we've seen what that ended up with. It turned into a monster, driven by the frequency. It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance of those folk. And I suspect the Fraxidus Overseer mentioned those researchers. They were too obsessed with validating that the monster devoured them. But, so, Rover, What do you want to know about the Black Shores? As you already know, we monitor and research the lament. And we've got residents. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tacitite ore, which powers our various energy. This Blake bloom is a product of that overflowing energy on the... Our island is located in the perfect spot to accurately monitor the lament. That being said, the lament's behavior is constantly changing, and we are still... All we could do for now is observe the lament, study its patterns, and provide early warning. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? All right, no more beating around the bush. Yeah, just wanted to make sure you're a dependable ally. The Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the lament crisis. We've got talents from all walks of life, including skilled hackers, explosive experts, and we like your skills and methods. So what do you want to know about the Black Shores? Camellia? Of course we do! Yeah, she can be kinda unhinged, but she's indeed... Just so you know, she only took up this mission because of you. Quite the charmer, aren't you? So you've met her already? Nice! What do you want to know about the Black... A warning from our lament detection system. Another Threnodian is about to revive near Jinzhou City. So, we came here to inform Jinzhou's magistrate about it. Yes, entire countries have been destroyed. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shores, so I don't know. But I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share with you will make this trip worth. This is not the first time you've been reawakened. Last time, you woke up at the Black Shores. Rover, we share the same goal. We're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians and prevent the lament crisis.
Yep! Onkar can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad, bad guy. And Onkar and Alto are the heroes of justice!
I understand. Trust isn't something you could afford to give out that easily. Remember the Blake bloom I gave you earlier? It's more than just a symbol. It also holds the key to our headquarters. Phew! Anyway, mission accomplished! We've got the resonance beacon secured. Glad I got you on board, Rover. Oops. Almost forgot. Gotta check the... Wait. No. It can't be...
Hey, Alto!
The divinity may foresee the future of the world, but I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow.
streams have guided me to you. I have a feeling we'll be companions. The streams have guided me to you. I have a feeling we'll be companions. The streams have guided me to you. I have a feeling we'll be companions for many moons to come.
Perfect weather. Time for...
I'll do my best.
Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain... Oh, no, 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 no! Alto said when it rains like this...
No. This is... It's the real retroact rain.
Rover, Jinzhou. Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
This rain, it's finally happening.
General.
Yes, how's it going?
We have 500 remaining soldiers, prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for retroact rain, they have reported minimal hallucination. However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of potential TD. We march on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. That's what they said. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going.
General, we've got all equipment repaired, tag-type weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. Non-resonators are also equipped and prepared for... But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour. He strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. We've seen it firsthand. However, I do agree this will be our last chance at organizing another. Sir, his name is... Jian. General, help. Please, help me.
What do you make of this, Jian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual. This is our own... The enemy we've been yearning to destroy is finally right before us. And now, you're asking me to sit back and do nothing. Silence? Is this your response? No. I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, But what about your brethren? Friends and comrades? As you witness them viciously slain before your eyes, will you still remain silent when there is no other choice? We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fight. The retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those. We'll crush anything in our path. No questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all. With my... If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, John, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day? Whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence and cowardice. Prove yourself to me, Gian.
Retreat to advance.
Caught you off guard, didn't they? Just like what happened on that rainy night. Yes. Go on. Keep fighting.
Fear no more.
Fight! Until the last of them is wiped out!
General Ge Xiulin, we fight to protect what we cherish our comrades, not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. The trust in their lives' worth. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
As I see it, you're cut from the same cloth.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. And I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
General. General.
I'm fine.
We just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon. It's gradually turning full now. The sky. It looks just like how it was during the battle beneath...
It's time.
Sir, the Midnight Rangers are ready.
Attention all troops. Take position and get ready to engage.
Sir.
When the moon turns full, roving traveler shall return. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Here they are. They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something, or are they waiting for commands? With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Could it be?
It looks almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover? Maybe this is the right time, madam.
Citizens of Jinzhou, please remain calm and evacuate in an orderly manner, as we practiced during previous drills.
It's a pre-recorded broadcast message. Our magistrate saw this coming and she had General Jian devise an emergency plan. This wave of TD attack should be over now. We knew this was coming and we were ready, but oh boy, the amount of TD. Thanks for coming in time, Rover. It would have taken us much longer to handle this. Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her near the city gate.
Any update on the protective barrier?
We've put in all our resources to repair it, but if those tacit discords keep coming at us, it might not hold up for long. Ah, I presume you must be Rover. Maybe we've met somewhere before. Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Tao Chi, a director at the Ministry of Development. I'm in charge of our defense force. Thank you for lending us a hand. It's our defense system against the retroact rain. It does a good job of keeping the city safe from the rain's effects. Once the protective barrier breaks down, tacit discords could manifest from inside Jinzhou City.
Rover, remember what I told you? The retroact rain is essentially condensed droplets of remnant energy that fall from the etheric sea. This remnant energy makes it a magnet for tacit discords. It records events from all times and places, allowing those who come in contact with it to witness illusion. That's what we call the phantoms of retroact rain. It kind of works like how resonators resonate with the world. The more you're exposed to the rain, the more realistic those phantoms become. Oh, and here's another interesting fact about the retroact rain. When it's raining across a large area, illusions pulled from the memories of multiple people can manifest at once. Nice catch, Rover. Jinzhou has been a battleground for centuries. That's why it has to deal with the Threnodian that represents a concept of war. And wars will, once the retroact rain reaches its final stage, there'll be thousands of phantoms.
This is the one major threat that has been looming over Jinzhou. Our magistrate ordered the construction of this barrier precisely because of that. Indeed, the phantoms should only mechanically repeat what they had been doing. They should, but the retroact rain can be significantly enhanced through the Threnodian's power. As a result, said phantoms become increasingly realistic, to the point of inflicting real harm on humans. In that battle 3 years ago, our soldiers got into a gruesome fight against countless tacit discords, either native to Northful Barrens or produced by retroact rain. Phantoms of tacit discords and our fallen soldiers repeated their indiscriminate attacks. Soldiers could not tell friends from foe. The relentless rain even recreated the brutal deaths of their comrades, etched in vivid detail. The Northful Barrens turned into a living hell, and to this day, we can still hear the desperate cries.
The battle beneath the Crescent was humanity's first recorded encounter with retroact rain enhanced by Threnodian. Your previous general sent back valuable video recordings of the rain. Those videos provided crucial information, which allowed nations worldwide. Our people at the Black Shores have theorized that the Threnodian abnormal moon sightings and the retroact rain may be linked. Yeah. Something like that. But it's only a theory. We don't have enough data to verify. So, unfortunately, we can't predict retroact rains yet. But we know it's closely connected with Threnodian's revival. The TD outbreaks are another sign.
The moon just changed in an instant. If this theory turns out to be true, that means...
Jinzhou's dealing with what happened 3 years ago. The Threnodians' revival is never an independent occurrence. They could sense one another through some form of... The revival of a Threnodian in Jinzhou will trigger catastrophic events and affect other nations. We gotta hustle back to the Tethys base, recalibrate our lament detector, and warn them. Anyway, we'll take our...
Please stay safe.
That's all we've gathered so far, Rover. The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign. We must stay alert.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
Speak of the devil. I'll need to take a very long nap after this.
Activate the defense mechanisms! Leave it to me. Everyone, hold your ground! One is the sound.
I'll fire it up. It's morphin' time.
Synchronization.
Here have been dealt with. Let's go reinforce the outpost. It's still under attack.
Thank you. Some of us are still fighting in there. We must go help them.
Let me be your blade.
Let the winds roar! Swift and resolute.
Finally.
We made it! Oh, thank you so much!
It's dangerous here. Let's head back first.
Please tell me this is the last one. Rover, your moves are sharp as always. Dealing with so many TDs seem like a walk in the park for you.
Rover, did you see that?
Now, it's almost identical to what we saw 3 years ago, during the battle beneath the Crescent. I'm afraid we're already running out of time.
Report the situation, please.
Madam Magistrate, the barrier has been fully repaired, and we have evacuated all residents.
Well done, Director Tauchi. Indeed. It's been a while, Rover. It's been going according to plan, if I may say so. I was made aware of this in advance, and planned out our defense beforehand. Now that we are facing such an emergency, I cannot sit back and wait for Jui to save us. I have secured some much-needed aid for our city during my visit to the capital. Also, our expert should be ready by now. Rover, do you still remember Jue's message for you? Now we have raindrops that fall upstream, and the Midnight Ranger's general in the Norfall Barrens. This must be the right time Jue was talking about. Rover, it's going to be dangerous. You might directly confront a Trinodian. Your eyes look as determined as ever. You will be remembered as a heroic ally in our defense against external threats, regardless of the outcome of this battle. May victory prevail the lasting night. I will pray for your safe return.
Rover, I have informed border checkpoints across Jinzhou about your trip to the front line. You have been granted unlimited access to all places. Yang Yang, you're one of our outriders. I hope you can go with Rover and provide assistance. You'll need to pass through a tacit field to reach our base in the Desert Rock Highland. Please, be careful.
Rover, Yang Yang, I'll be keeping the city safe as a patroller. Do come back in one piece, okay? Thanks! I'll give it my all.
It seems the rain is not stopping anytime soon.
The city. Rest assured, you can count on me.
I will keep everyone safe.
Me too.
Don't forget us, Lion Dance Troop!
We got this!
As you can see, everyone's ready to defend.
Rover, Yang Yang.
I've informed General Jian that you're heading to his place. He will be meeting up.
May victory prevail the lasting night.
Defend the south gate. Enemy attack weakened. This wave is almost over. Break! Tell truth from the side.
North Gate! TD's incoming!
Our enemies are spent. Hold your ground! Stay sharp. Tell truth from facade.
It's over!
All tacit discords nearby have been dealt with. Now the city's defense. Please update me on the situation in Jinzhou City.
Under Madam Magistrate's command, the barrier has been activated, and citizens are Washu Academy and Ministry of Development are on standby for further instructions. The Baiju is overseeing operations at the Academy, and the Rover, she is heading over to meet you. Yang Yang.
I see. We have successfully contained the outbreak here. I will go pick them up as soon as possible. The rain's getting heavier. There are signs of tacit discords reviving. Intense frequency fluctuations detected. They'll be passing through that area. I must create a safe passage for them. I need to clear the way for them as quickly as possible.
Stay sharp.
Couple more tacit discords here. Time to get rid of them. Don't you worry.
Tell truth from facade.
Is that the thundering Mephis?
Leave it to me.
The Threnodians' revival has done significant damage to the environment nearby. Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. The closer we get to Norfolk Barrens, the worse it gets. The streams feel heavy with dread and the smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down in the Desert Island. The tacit field directed Tauchi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to reach our base and find General GN. I wonder what other anomalies await us ahead. Soldiers. They're phantoms too. Watch out! The retroact rain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There! Another wounded soldier. The streams are stabilizing.
Are you Yang Yang?
What happened here?
The thundering Mephis. I'm part of the Desert Highland supply trap. This is where our supply station is. We worked to keep... We were on our way. Had to go through this thundering Mephis. The rain brought it back to life. In the end, this place...
Watch out!
It's him, General...
Thundering Mephis. We must bring it down to keep pushing forward.
Swift and resolute.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Ha! Ha! One with the sound. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Shape the shapeless. Swift and resolute.
Be gone!
We did it!
The Thundering Mephis is a blend of countless fallen soldiers. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, it will countless souls of our brave soldiers remain trapped in this rain to this day.
General.
Sorry. I should have arrived sooner. The honor is mine, Rover. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but as the current situation forbids that, I'll brief you on our plans as fast as possible. I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. You are a trustworthy ally, according to her. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, it should at least lessen the hallucinations. For someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact Rain, 2 conditions must be met: prior exposure to the rain, and a deep connection to the affected area. You were found in the Gorges of Spirits only recently, and this is your first time setting foot in Jinzhou. Moreover, you possess a similar ability with the legendary hero who once absorbed Threnodian. Jue prophesied about your arrival. I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day, to reclaim your lost power from Overthrax. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen. Yes. Madam Magistrate might not be aware of this as it happened before. On the day I was selected to be the next general, Jue told me this. Beneath the full moon, guide the returning one to confront Threnodian. From the threat itself, he shall reclaim the power to conquer it. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned here, we may actually get rid of that monster once. You might have noticed something off about that moon. We call it the Void Plenilune. Once it fully takes shape, Overthrax, the Threnodian of War, would be reawakening soon. It is an ancient terror that reigns over our land, capable of devouring weapon frequencies to enhance. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive graveyard of weapons after countless battles. But we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodian swiftly. Any delay could allow it to recover and become harder to deal with. To remain calm in such an extreme situation, your composure is admirable indeed. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I've taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead should be relatively safe now. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon.
Beware.
Precipitant!
Speeding up. Synchronization.
Tempest!
Speeding up. Wait, is that?
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over.
Speeding up.
Greetings, General.
Master Tianxing?
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams.
General, I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barrens to a massive graveyard. Whenever it rains, Master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. The heavens and the earth form of countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers of Overthrax.
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the tacit discords too. They have shown unpredictability in every past battle. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Barrens, and instead had been conjured after analyzing their behavior. While the Overthrax is still weakened, with looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks, and many of... Please, join me in mapping out the strategic... I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. We have the special task force of Rover, Yang, Jianxin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yue Hui. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Norfall Barrens and Valley Junction. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route if they want to. With the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back, we will face endless waves of attacks. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford a prolonged battle. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield, reach that statue. Rover, let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, they can strike from a distance. But we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography, and if we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover a larger range. Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. We'll use their range advantage to the fullest. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. We need to plan our... How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation, the infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility. The chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do?
Flank tactics aim to avoid direct confrontation, and exploit enemy weaknesses to take them down slowly. However, our combat power could be drained by the endless enemy assaults. If we don't eliminate we can't afford to prolong engagement. There may be more effective tactics available.
What should the Special Task Force do?
We could split into 2 groups to cover each other during our mission. It might increase safety and efficiency. But if we further split up our small team of 4, we risk getting outmatched and also finding cover for everyone may prove difficult during an intense fight. Perhaps we should consider other options. There may be more effective tactics available.
What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky, but necessary move under our current circumstances. Thank you, Rover. The battle plan is clear. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Good. Are we all clear on what to do? Our next move is to reclaim the Disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Northfall Barrens without interruption. One of our top priorities now is to protect the Disruptor from tacit Discord attacks. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. We need it to break through this barrier. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've established connection to bad news is the Disruptor's electric, simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the Disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first, then wait for a full charge. Any questions? In theory, we could. First, it could dodge our attack. Not even a perfect hit can kill it. It will be gravely injured, but Threnodians have been proven to be way stronger than we imagined. Our Disruptor can't handle the Overthrax, but it can certainly... Any questions? That's because this ancient Disruptor dates back at least to the founding of Jinzhou. Creating such a powerful weapon with limited technology back then, if we were to unleash its full power on Jinzhou City, it might launch the... Any questions? I can, but it takes time. No matter how fast I build it, Jinzhou won't be able to hold out that long. Any questions? By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control over its use, I assume. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered. Trust me.
All right. We'll be waiting for the green light. Lastly, we've got more bad news. But...
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit Discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit discords are targeting the disruptor, and our troops are doing their best to defend it. The disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit discords, with more of them slow. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the disruptor to recharge. You may need to hold out. I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port.
I trust we all understand the situation now. Rover, Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. Jianshin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit discords away. Let's get moving.
Let's take it slow. Let's watch out. Wind in my aid.